That's why I'm bringing it back, that's why I'm flinging it track like the swinging it back. That's why I'm bringing it back, that's why I'm flinging it in the axe. That's why I'm bringing it back, that's why I'm flinging it track like the swinging it back. That's why I'm bringing it back, That's why I'm bringing it back, that's why I'm flinging it track like the swinging it back. That's why I'm bringing it back, that's why I'm flinging it in the axe.